Ah, back for more punishment, are we? It's Cricket Crazy, a British sporting themed edition of Yack's Text Adventures. Alright, previous watchers of Yack Text Adventure Abominations will know that I'm awful at this type of game, so I will indeed be cheating, otherwise we'll never actually get anywhere. The aircraft is cold, and the window is steamed up. Ah, you can see that from the picture there. Look at that fantastic picture, yes. You also see a kit bag, Ram, and Botham. We shall get the bag. Okay, we have the bag. Look in bag. Inside the bag you can see some stumps, a pack of cigarettes. Ooh, interesting. A bat, a ball, Cricketers of the World album. I wonder if that's a photo album or a musical album. Yes, the greatest hits of Ian Botham on one handy CD. It lasts 1 minute and consists of him shouting at an Australian batsman, "Get cigarettes." Cigaretted from bag. Yeah, we can smoke these. Here, can we smoke the cigarettes? You can't! What? I must be a non-smoker. Of course. This game cannot be seen to be promoting smoking, the work of the devil. Or maybe you have to get it from the pack. Ah, we've got a cigarette from the pack. Put cigarette in the mouth. Mouth, not oath. Light cigarette. Oh, I haven't got time to fool around. Okay, spit out. Oh, something appears to be happening in the aisle. In disgust, we spit out the cigarette. Ha ha! Okay, then eat cigarette, because I guess there's no other way that we can get rid of it. Oh, okay, enough messing around, I guess. We shall examine Botham. A tall blonde chap with enough chips on his shoulder to open a takeaway. Eat chips! You can't! He evidently doesn't like giving them up. He likes to eat them on these particularly long plane journeys. We head east, we go into the aisle, and what are those things? It's like a cinema, oh yes! You also see Giles outfits, a hijacker, oh no! Bill Edmonds, and players. Okay then, the correct thing to do in this situation is to examine the hijacker. He holds a weapon and demands that that the plane be diverted to Albania. Okay, divert plane to Albania. I guess we did that, but reason with hijacker. Maybe he's not such a bad bloke after all. The man waves his weapon menacingly. Snatch weapon from his graspo. It won't understand that now. And he's still waving it around. Is it talking about a second weapon that he has concealed in his pants? Okay, we've headed south now. The aisle looks between 2 rows of seats to the cockpit. Here is a hatchway leading out of the plane. That first step is a killer. Ah yes, I love this game's sense of humour already. Yeah. You also see Larry Lamb, who is the brother of Ellen Nem. And that's my fantastic impression for the video. Head west back to the seat. And evidently Botham is still sat there. But do we have the ball? Yes, we've got the ball. We must give the ball to Botham. Aha! What will he do with it? He takes the ball and stands in the aisle. He delivers a fast one to the man's cranium, and he crumples. Yes! The ball ricochets and enters the cockpit. A loud crack is heard. Ah! We've undoubtedly opened up the next part of this game. Well done us, yes! The assembled crowd goes wild, or at least claps politely, because this ain't no 2020. Hit and giggle. Head east once more. We shall search the hijacker, who has died. Something here, a business card. Examine card. It says the Albanian Fertilizer Co. So this guy clearly is Albanian, or was Albanian. He's now dead, and evidently faded away just like the guards in Metal Gear Solid, because if you look at the graphic there, he is not there. Mind you, he never was there, was he? How on earth are we gonna get home again now? Oh, crumbs! I wonder if he's killed the pilot. We have a problem. Who will fly the plane? Because the pilot is unconscious. Examine pilot. His eyes say out to lunch. Take eyes. Okay, we're back in the cockpit because evidently Botham is a useless piece of junk. He does not know how to fly a plane, so we're gonna have to man up and fly the plane ourselves. Yeah, okay. We're flying the plane now. Yay! So, yeah. Oh, hold on. Oh, no! Evidently, we do not know what we're doing. I thought for a minute, though, we did know how to fly a plane and we were gonna be safe, but if you wait a few seconds, then evidently it just crashes. And, hold on a minute, what's this? We've missed a line of text. Search luggage. Something here. I wonder what it could be. Oh, we must look, as the game has to redraw itself. Get tea bags. Okay, we have tea bags now. Something is wriggling in the bag. Oh no, it could be a snake. Don't look, don't look. Inside the bag, you can see stumps, Cricketers of the World album, still there, a newspaper, and a snake. A snake! No! Kill snake! Oh, goodness! You can't kill the snake! Get newspaper. You can't see the newspaper! Then put on glasses. You haven't got it. We haven't got glasses, so we're doomed to death. That's the end of this video. Bye. Get paper from bag. That's what you've got to do. The snake won't allow it. Oh, right. He's gonna bite my hand off, evidently. Next, we must examine the wreckage. In bad spelling. R.I.P. the DC-10. The world's only liner. Yes, it's drawn in Amstrad lines. A dusty old dirt track, little used, runs from the airfield and divides, providing two routes. Something's coming. A peasant! Yes, there's a peasant coming, driving a cart. Oh, Botham, look over there, there's a peasant. Right, we shall hitch a lift from this bloke, this commoner. Usually we wouldn't be seen dead with a person such as he, but the black on cyan text is making my head go all weird, and yes, my brain is warped. You scramble on the smelly cart, and off you go. You arrive in the centre of Natangaville some hours later, battered and bruised, and evidently so is this town. You also see Chief LBW Natanga, natives Alligator Dundee. The chief greets you warmly and says he's arranged a small knockabout with some of the local children before tomorrow's main event. Do you accept or refuse? We do not want to examine for now. We want to decide whether we're going to play this life or death game. How does he know that we are cricketers? Must be our attire. Yes, because all cricketers walk around in white clothing all the time. A little known fact. We must accept this challenge. The players groan audibly, shattered after their ordeal. Oh, what ordeal? Crashing a plane, everyday occurrence, that. The cricket ground. The turf is neatly trimmed and verdant, with a lot of give in it, and rows of white painted chairs surround the field. You'd better toss up. Okay, then toss up. You win. You are into bat. Who'll be your first man? Well, let's see here. Try and remember some of the players that we have. Botham, of course, the first man on the team sheet. Oh yes, we've got to call Botham. You haven't time to fool around? Because we're doing it wrong. I'm reading the wrong part of the walkthrough, and I've just taken you completely out of the experience there, haven't I? We have to choose him. His name is Ram Botham. Ram isn't even a real name. Anyway, he goes up to bat with some muttering. No doubt cursing under his breath at this situation that we find ourselves in. As he picks up the bat, a group of scantily clad maidens appear from the bushes and rush towards him screaming. You decide it's time to depart, and you and the lads leg it hastily, and Botham is left to play the cricket game on his own. Here we go, some new text. Yay! The foothills bask in the shade of Mount Umiwatsit. Everything seems normal. At the moment it does, but we have yet to head into the jungle. Ah, some more fantastic artwork. Yes, I could not do better, even with Photoshop. Ah. Yes, you can tell that's a tree, and that's a bush, and that's maybe a fence. I don't know, but the sweltering jungle broods in the hot sun, and seeks to stifle the life out of you, as it drapes about you like a large green snake. Oh, speaking about snakes, what happened to that snake? Is it still in our bag? Or maybe it was referring to that trouser snake. I do not know. The way out cannot be seen. The jungle towers about you, wrapping you in its green cloak. The chattering of animals punctuates the oppressive stillness, and there seems no escape. Oh, crumbs! Let's just walk around for a bit and see if we can find an exit. We shall defy the game. Oh, does it have to draw that again? The jungle goes on seemingly forever. You also see an ape man sitting on the branch of a tree? Converse with ape man. Hello there, ape man. How's it hanging? You cannot converse with him. Once again, he does not speak English. I don't think many of the people in this game actually do speak English, or there again, maybe it only accepts certain terms. Talk to ape man. Try that. He ignores you. He cannot ignore this. Kick, ape man. You can't. Get bat. You've got that. Now hit ape man with bat. Vigorously. Yes. He ignores you. Pardon, what next? I didn't say anything. Get tree. You can't see it. Okay, what do we have? What do we have in this potentially dangerous situation? How can we get ourselves out of this? Because there's a blasted ape man. I'm starting to get a little bit worried here, Yack watchers. I don't think we're ever gonna escape this jungle. Oh, let's just walk around and see if we can wander out of here. And it has to draw it again. Come on. Aha! This is what we have to do. I do not believe this. Don't know how you'd ever guess that this is what you have to do, but do you remember those cigarettes? Oh, well, how could you forget them? They were the only interesting thing that's happened in this game so far. You have to give them to the ape-man. Great, he says. How can I help you? Okay, so this is a cigarette-eating ape-man. I've never seen one of those before, but there again, I've never seen a tree with her like the Beatles. And is this gonna... Yes, the ape man is on our side now. I wonder if he'll come back to England with us. You also see Amphits up to his armpits in quicksand. This has taken a turn for the even worse now. Forget about the ape man, because evidently he has nothing more to do with this. In fact, the more I play this, the more I think it's got nothing to do with cricket, but even as a cricket fan, you have to say it's far more interesting than your average game of cricket. I'm going to get a lot of hate mail for that now, aren't I? We must call our associates. Lamb has arrived. Call Botham. On the phone. A 80s brick of a phone. Anyway, has Botham arrived yet? Yes, Botham has now arrived. Call! Gatting! It's like assembling our team of superheroes. And Gatting has now arrived. Goodness, I've got to call yet more people. We're just going to make sure they aren't dead, I'm guessing. And my typing gets worse as the game continues. Right, we've got our squad of players now. Oh, we can't call Edmonds, because I've spelt his name wrong. He's now here. Yes, he's now here. Make a chain. Now, how the heck would you guess to do that? With a great sucking noise, Hamfit slides out of the quicksand. Yes, we've saved this bloke, who we do not care about. Yes! Alright, so half of these things that we have to do in this game have no bearing on what happens next. How bizarre. Head west. Ugh. Never mind, at least we've got this fantastically drawn beach and sea to stare at. Yes, that knocks the spots off anything you see in Blackpool, except maybe the tower, and the beach, and the pier. Aha! We must now scale the mountain, as indicated by this fantastic change of colour, and I'm going to stop saying fantastic because you're no doubt sick of it. Up the hill, my friend. You also see the snake charmer. Ah, do we still have the snake in our bag? That's interesting. Speak to charmer. How can you motivate him to help you? I've got it! Autograph bat! Ha ha! Give bat to charmer. He smiles and opens the bag. Taking the snake, he bites off his head. Take that, snake! That'll teach you to crawl into my bag. Also, the RSPCA are on the way. Best run. Run from RSPCA! Maybe they don't care about lizards. You cannot run from the RSPCA! Please take that last soundbite and use it for whatever nefarious deeds you may. Continue to walk up the mountain. Aha! Here is the peak, and it is green! Yes, at least now we have black on white text. Yes, this is rather an awesome game considering it's about cricket, wouldn't you say? Right, we're not going to go on much further because I'm afraid of heights, but if any of you are interested in seeing the rest of this game, please don't ask because I'm not going to do it. Nah, I'm only joking. This is something of a cliffhanger which we may never resolve, but if I get enough comments saying, finish this game, I may very well, but this has gone on for long enough. If you want the complete walkthrough, it's somewhere on the internet. We may see you for the concluding part of this or not. See you again soon.